And reconnection successful. So we're back. There we go. There we go.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were the first two people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone in different rooms. It seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should...
Wait. What if we get a memory right now? What if we get a memory right now and we go, it's in his pocket, and that way...
We didn't see anything.
That way, Alice never gets infected.
You say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Leo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh, God.
Wait! But this means Quark wouldn't have had time to get the medicine. Oh no. Where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff.
But
Yeah. No medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Oh no.
Like this.
So, for those of you who joined us later, this is what the content warning was about. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of a scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys? I can use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji. What are you doing? Get over here!
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die!
Oh, this hurts just as much. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Okay, good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. Okay, what are we gonna do? We gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Sopero?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay.
Okay, what is going on? We're about to encounter an issue, aren't we? I'm sure. I'm sure we're about to encounter an issue.
Just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep. Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much.
Well, I think she's a leading expert,
I
actually.
probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article. Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical Six, too?
Yes, at least I think so.
What are you doing?
Oh, no! Not again! So this still happens anyway, huh? Oh, she didn't seem stable. She looked a lot more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes, flat and hollow.
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. the virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
I shook myself off and took after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Yeah, we gotcha.
Miyagi, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Fi's command, we scattered, filtering off into different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. What if she's just in the lounge this time? For real? Doesn't look like she's in the lounge. No one here, huh? Where'd she go? Hey, so if you'll remember, this time all of this is happening and Ambidex polling is going on. Theoretically, someone could go to the Ambidex room. Theoretically, whoever went with Alice could go to the Ambidex room and betray her. And if Alice turns up dead, we know why. Archives? We went to a different place this time. We didn't go to the Bee Garden this time. What's in here? So this is the archives, huh? Quark, Kay, and Alice searched this room. If it was Quark, Kay, and Alice, Quark's already unconscious. So if something happens to Alice via the Ambidex game, then it's pinned on Kay. Oh boy. Y'all, I'm just shuddering in anticipation of what happens next. I decided to go to the garden where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio had gone after passing through their door. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. No! Oh, okay. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. Okay. Yeah, I was a lot more worried about that. I thought they were going to be like, blood. It's blood. It's the smell of blood and death. The air outside had been dry and harsh. In here, it was wet. It was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said. Plants and stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal. But this room was positively verdant. Hard to believe there's something like this here. What is this even for? Strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down the path and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Does Fi find her this time too? Okay.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Then she's,
Yeah.
alive?
Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
Okay, what about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right.
Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm.
What?
Look to the right.
My right or your right?
Your right.
Another one!
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters.
Wait!
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb.
Wait! This is what we needed an input device for. I remember now. We needed it for this bomb. Now we have an input device for the bomb.
Look at the number on the side.
Yeah, this one has a different number. It says 1. The other one said 3. If I had to guess, if I had to figure out a trend, there's 9 bombs.
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment. I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
What if Zero pulls that trick where you release 3 hogs into a place and you label them 1, 2, and 4?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Listen, I'm losing it because we're still not using proper PPE. We set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
I had called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
God, the fact that this keeps having to happen to her. Clover! No, you have to stop touching her. You have to stop touching her. None of us have proper PPE.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Y'all forgot about that.
Players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
Why? What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Oh.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
Huh?
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Okay,
What are
well,
you saying?
this is the part where I mentioned once again
Yeah.
that we should all just stay here. We should all just stay here.
Yes.
We should all just stay here, and our votes will automatically be ally.
Come on, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice.
I mean, you can.
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
Wait, what?
You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't any.
Oh, no.
Garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Interesting.
Ah, beans.
Only the archive had one.
What does it say?
Why don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note from him and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise,
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses Betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing Ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose Ally. Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
Five minutes remain until ambidextrous.
We gotta run back there and vote now. Grrr! Grrr!
There's only one solution. Clover.
Yeah, if he stops K, everyone dies anyway. So...
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words?
Huh?
It means this.
I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Whoa! We're just gonna punch him so we can go vote Ally? That rules. Tenmyoji kind of based. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited half a second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose Ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
Yeah.
The size of it. What the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me?
No, that's not it at all. I trust you, I just...
3 minutes remain until
Oh, we don't have time. We gotta move.
closes.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay. Take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
So Clover, Kay, and then... Yeah, they just want to make it as dramatic as possible. That seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors, tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Going fast makes us feel alive, our heartbeat in hyperdrive. Let's move! Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You've all got the moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then let's go. Anyway, this is an easy ally. 4 AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The 5th one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The 6th, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the 2nd and 3rd from the right, and Luna and I headed toward our own.
Hold on a minute.
What is it?
You're going to choose Ally, right?
I mean, duh.
Of course we are.
I was literally about to say that this is an easy ally. This is an easy ally right here. Because now we all know the stakes of the game.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
So we all know the stakes of the Ambidex game now, and we all know how easy it would be for everybody to just ally until we get enough points. So we're just going to keep doing that. Of course, the door will now lock.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, this is a fat ally, right, guys? Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose ally.
Yes, but Phi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yeah, she'll have 9 points, I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What? Oh, yeah.
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses ally...
Then I would have 9 points.
Yes. You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
All right. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7.
Ally or betray?
6, 5, 4.
This is impossible.
3, 2, 1.
Easy. Easy.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Because, I don't know if you know this, chat, but, murder is bad and also illegal.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I step out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results. So here's the thing: is that this should be a 6 ally game, right? Yeah. I mean, what else was I gonna do? I promised. Because here's the thing: is what happens if we click betray is like the best case scenario if we click betray is we get a stupid bad ending where we leave without anybody else.
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Let's just go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? We all know what happened. We all know what happened in just a few seconds. We'll all know what happened in just a few seconds.
Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, Quark and Alice. Double ally. Easy. Ally, ally. Easy. Ally? Oh, buzz off. What's wrong with you?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Of course.
Check your bracelet to
Check this
see
out.
your updated bracelet points.
For real? What's wrong with you? Hey! What is this? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised.
We? I don't remember that.
What?
You promised me. You said you'd choose Ally. But I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
What is this girl's problem?
You should have seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round 1?
No. I mean the first round, too.
Oh my god, she's doing this too! No way! Take a real good look at the results up there. Listen, this can't happen back at us. That's not okay. You can't do that. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed
Yes,
you.
you have.
Everybody betray me.
Lie to me, Sigma.
What?
Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
Know about what?
What's happening to you? The
What?
strange things you've been seeing.
Huh? You mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but just as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Okay, so here's the issue, right? Is we still can't... I can't stop yet. Because now we need to go back up to Ambidex game round 2, click betray, and see what happens, huh? Don't you think? There's no way we don't have to see what happens. And then I can leave. And then we have to come back in here and break this lock. And then I can go do something else. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
No clue.
Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection. But you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
I think Clover would believe you. I looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Okay, but it only opens once. Like, what? Huh? Hey, wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw out my arms.
You're in my way.
Yeah. I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
No, I think it's literally happening right now, but go off, I guess. What?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No?
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down. Then shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, and her hand on the lever.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula. It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you later.
A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. Wait, what? When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? Did we die? To be continued? Again? Okay, well...
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, like, we literally haven't reached an ending yet. What the heck is going on? Okay, what happens if I do this? And it'll stop me when things change. Because that's how the skip feature works.
So...
So...
you chose betray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
That's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then. And then she's gonna choose Ally. And then, like, they're gonna beat the tar out of us or whatever.
Of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Of course.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing
To see what happens.
I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Wait.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Oh, they are going to translate this one too? Okay. I just wanted to use Google. What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Phi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. There's literally no winning. They'd both chosen Ally as promised. The only person who'd betrayed anyone was me. The person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. I could break through them and reach the door? Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. If betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. I'm getting undertaled. What the? I'm getting undertaled! What? Bruh, moment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I did try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they'd all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
I mean, to be fair, the consequences we faced were for when we hadn't taken the action yet. Okay, why hadn't I just chosen Ally? What would be happening to me right now if I did? What if? And then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. Ow. And then everything went dark. Well, that's an ending, I guess. Oh, we got 2 achievements for that. 2 Steam achievements. We got that wasn't supposed to happen. And every ending begins somewhere. And then... Oh, what? It's open! No, I think we should jump back over there. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. Skip, because we saw what happened.
Right?
Oh, wait, we're already on the new stuff. So, skip ended. Yeah, of course that's okay. Phi did
You
too.
sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
What? Let's just go have a look, shall we? What? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not. What?
Okay.
Huh?
Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
All right, so once again, ally. What if we came back here and everybody else was just Betray? Like, what happens? Could you imagine?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check.
And I'm saying this after the fact because the last time I said what if that happened, it did. I said okay, what if since we clicked Betray, Alice clicks Ally this time? And then she did. Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. What? It felt anticlimactic? No, I think it's the opposite of anticlimactic. What? You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then, this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No. This didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory stuff. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Phi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game, when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Phi and I had chosen Betray, but for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Phi?
Yeah. You're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Phi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey. Wait. Do we know how to stop her now? I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out. How? I don't know how we... I don't know... I don't realize...
Move.
I don't get how we've learned to stop her. But the lock was undone. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, it feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
Hey, wait a
I
minute.
don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Oh, okay. There's the other door. But, like, wait. Oh, yeah, I understand. Wait. No, I'm confused again. So, how is it that I take this novel path and I still get the choice of what door I go through? If there's no other branches here. Because this one is, on that route, I agreed to Alice's request for red. But what about the route with the blue door? Because I remember them going like, I remember them asking me which door I wanted to go into in this one. So how does it put me in the blue door? How does it only put me in the blue door, rather? Trace your... Wait, what are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down. I don't remember it being forced to pick blue is the thing. So I kind of wonder what happens if I click on the other options. Then shot up into the air over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door and her hand on the lever. You...
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula. It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you later.
Oh, so we just get... Oh, okay, I understand. So if we vote for something else, we just get outvoted on that route. Gotcha. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero? The bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
Phi slowly let go of the lever. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
No, I think Clover would get it. Yeah, you're right.
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah. I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Hold
Star
on.
keys are required to open the gates.
Oh, okay. I'm a little confused looking at this flowchart, but I'm sure we'll figure out what's going on. I'm sure.
There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
Yeah, literally this is just how everyone gets out. Easy.
Continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't
What?
Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Is no one hungry or tired? No bathroom trips? Apparently not. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time.
Wait,
I think we'll do great.
wait, so there's red and magenta this time?
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Wait, that was 4 colors. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Fi's a cyan pair, and Kay's a yellow pair, who am I partnered up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Fi
But-
and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be what? Oh!
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
Okay.
No.
because I have seen them.
Because I've seen them.
After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, I understand.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
Okay.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi, and she nodded back. See, the truth is,
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Where?
yeah, in the garden.
No. That's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too. It said 1. Since we found it in the crew quarters, since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
If we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right. I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Alright, good. Let's go. Okay, so what now? So now we're in Warehouse B. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question. These are
So it
chromatic doors,
seems-
I guess.
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh. I guess your hearing's starting to go.
Why are you talking like that? You're talking like you're gonna do something evil and bad. So what did you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
It's pretty much the same thing. Are you?
I already
Are you
told you
Batman?
I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You jumped super high. All the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Yeah, I am. if the ninth lion ate the sun, huh? Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who
You're
puts an
right.
E in there? Then again, maybe that means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Yeah, remember that you will die. I do know what memento mori means. Remember that you are immortal. Yeah, she was in our elevator, yeah. Oh wait, was she in the elevator? No clue. Not even a little clue. Did she take the elevator separately or what? Like,
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever it meant was beyond me. But perhaps Phi.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert. Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. Showing us her attorney's badge, huh? I hesitated for a moment and then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Elpsam semel occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendir. Don't even ask. Don't even ask me. So I guess the I is pronounced like J in Latin, huh?
Yeah. A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that
She
mean?
died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your
Don't
father?
have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
Huh. She's got a point.
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. so we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else.
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. And I followed. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now, where do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the flowchart again. Okay, it still hasn't done that thing where it adds like a million extra things onto the flowchart after the end, so we'll keep going. I have no idea how the game could
We can
end
talk while
from
we
here.
look.
Like,
Now get started.
we don't... this doesn't feel like we're in the ending. Unless the bomb just blows up. That's the only other thing I can think about. I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds. Yes.
Worlds?
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds. Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once. The order is more erratic than 999? Interesting.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Others? There's others? I'm gonna tap dance. Yeah, da, 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 yeah, da, da, da.
What the hell is that?
Wasn't it obvious? Was tap dancing.
Oh. Thought you were trying to kill a roach or something.
Huh?
Never mind. Anyway, you wanted to show me your incredible moves, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you could have chosen to moonwalk or scratch your head.
Aren't moonwalking and scratching your head kind of different?
The details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay. 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 Alright.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though.
Okay, let me ask you about the other worlds about the many worlds interpretation, huh? Okay. What if the sky turned to pudding? What then, Fi? Huh? What would you do then? What if the sky turned to pudding?
The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa. Hold on a second there. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way the air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
Oh, shut up!
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain.
Shut up! We're not doing this.
And you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
We're not
Is
doing
atoms and
this.
Electrons still you making a decision? At that
Well,
level.
duh.
How different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality.
Free will is an illusion, and the air is made of atoms.
Is like a tornado in South America.
I'm so smart.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
No, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Are we doing
Never mind,
this?
Answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Okay. Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down at her desk and opened the top.
Also, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
Are we doing Schrodinger's cat? With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously in the box. She also took a weight and ink jar and put them in the box.
All right. Everything's ready. Remember
Ready?
that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Oh, we're doing Schrodinger's cat. All right,
Stuff I've been
sure.
talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
Okay. What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
A lion, some ink, and a weight.
From now on, that's a cat.
A cat, some ink, and a weight.
This is important. Got it?
It's a cat. Meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help
I
it.
find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine.
This is such a bizarre curse that this character apparently canonically has from real magic cats. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right. What else do you see?
Oh wait, that's not even a pond and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember
Okay.
what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, and the cat inhales it and dies. Death will whisk her away!
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't personally know.
Guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
Oh, there's no way they're doing this. Okay, good. It's alive. The cat is... Pause for dramatic effect.
Nope.
Alive!
Wrong.
It's
That's
dead?
wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's
So here's the thing, right? Is from an intellectual level, I understand Schrodinger's cat entirely.
that they'll impact the jar.
But what makes me laugh about Schrodinger's cat? What makes me laugh about Schrodinger's cat is the fact that whenever you have to consider that this is an alive entity we're talking about, the cat will have lived experiences from this period of time if it lived. Therefore, we can quantifiably say the cat was alive. But you know, we're very human centric, so therefore, oh well, who could possibly know? Definitely not the cat that's in there. Cat won't remember squat. Like, again, on an intellectual level, I understand what this is supposed to do, and I know about it, and I get it. It's just really funny to think about.
Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities.
I was just thinking an hour in a sealed box means suffocation.
The box is
Suffocation, no breathing. Then it's both alive and dead.
So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea.
The stupid scale! The scale's in the background! What the heck?
Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat is dead, then... it's almost like the events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What? What the fuck? What? I'm sorry? Sorry, excuse me? Ma'am? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? I'm not sure I get it.
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote? But what happened
Ally?
this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline?
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You
I
just see what
mean,
I'm saying,
don't you
don't
think it could be the other way around, that you're influencing my choices? That my choice in the future altered your
From
actions
your
in the past?
perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Well, from my perspective, I get. But, like, I mean, you could interpret it as you influencing my actions. When I'd chosen Ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I chose Betray, she had done the opposite.
Look at this die.
Look at this die. We have another tangent to go on. Look at this die. As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
They made a special screen for this. Okay, 6. It's probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job.
Got it in 1.
You got it right. Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on? Haven't you been paying attention?
It was on all of the
It's
numbers.
still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Okay, well, I think you are trying too hard to talk about quantum physics, where it does not apply.
That's one way to look at it, at least.
Like, here's the thing, right? So for example, if I close chat right now, if I stop looking at chat, then slurs could be written in chat. See, how stupid does that sound? I can say that there are infinite amounts of bad words written in my chat. As soon as I close the window that shows me chat. Right now, chat is closed. And so, there are simultaneously all of the words you can't say on TV and none of the words you can't say on TV in my chat right now. That's exactly how this works. Doesn't that make perfect sense? And then, of course, when I open chat back up, oh, there it is. There's all the slurs you guys didn't say. See? Whoa! And then if I close it, then they're back! Whoa! And when you open the lid, it was on one number.
It might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Shut up. No, it didn't. What do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box right now.
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
The moment we step out of this place...
Yeah. We might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them...
Oh, good. There you are. Did something happen?
Yes! We found it! What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb!
Sorry, I had a flashback and I thought she was about to say the number 9 door, even though we knew where that was.
The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Where about? Ah.
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
Well, at least we found them all now. All the ones we know about, at least.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really, but, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Clark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fine, I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. So, big question. Are we gonna drag their bodies through the doors? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that the answer?
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Yeah. Yeah, of course we know. It only took her a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo. Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. And Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
If I laid out what that would mean. Ooh. Find Tenmyoji and pair with me. Find Tenmyoji with me. That sounds okay. Kay and Dio with Quark. And then Clover and Luna with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah.
Wait, that's the only
other
option?
combinations don't make white.
Okay. What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake up. We'll just have to physically drag them through the door.
The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah. We'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team.
Kay could lift him.
Issues there.
Kay can lift Clover, and they seem to be about, like... Kay can lift Clover, and Clover is larger than Quark, so that's fine. Like, Clover's an adult woman. He can lift a child.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait. A couple 100 kilometers. What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. How much do you think a ton is?
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Right over there.
Yeah. There is supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen. 3.5 kilograms.
Oh my
There
god.
really is that much. And if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No, that's insane. Why is this our point of reference still, by the way? Like, we keep... Every time we talk about how big this bomb is, it's exactly like, oh, it's a tenth of the Hiroshima bomb. It's 10 times the Hiroshima
About
bomb.
antimatter reactors.
well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what? Same brain.
My job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each of those reactors might be storing.
from Alice.
Okay, I'm literally right now Googling how many antimatter reactors we have, and if there are any, like, literally, this can't be a real thing, right? There's no antimatter reactors right now, right? I feel like I would know. I feel like if we had antimatter reactors by now, we would know about it. Because, like, if people are this way about nuclear power, imagine how they'd be about antimatter reactors.
Oh,
And there's 18 of them in this world?
she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
Government?
The government?
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left? How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
We're supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fine. She's right. Have to get
Hold on.
going.
I need to check something really quick.
What? How are we still going?
Oh, there you are.
How are we still going? We're not done?
You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. I genuinely don't know how we could have an ending that makes sense for us to be done. But clearly, there's one soon. Alice and Quark hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier were long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember
There
what
is?
Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Well,
So,
yeah, we have the device.
We can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that
Can you see the
issue.
chart again? Yes. How, Listen, we've been on this square for about an hour. Scroll down? Yeah, sure. Interesting.
Huh?
So we have the input device. I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but I figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow
You know
this
what?
up
I'm
or
already
someone
here.
Commit some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Gotta get a prescription and some stuff for dinner. Okay, I think I'll keep
Whatever
going.
the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But
That's true.
what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see. Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Is Alice? What? Hold on, what? Hold on, what was... Hold on. I just saw Alice in a suit. You did it! The room was suddenly silent. Not again! Not again! They can't keep doing this to us! No way! No way! No way! Okay, folks. Next time we will be returning to the first set of chromatic doors. we'll be returning to the first set of chromatic doors and taking a different path than we did last time. Because... no, wait, we won't be. We'll actually be returning to the second set because we haven't gone through the green door yet. Next time we'll be passing through the green chromatic door, and then we'll find out what happens. We'll find out what happens then. And we'll just have to keep in our minds that we need to figure out who planted the bomb. Anyway, I'm going to set us up for a raid now. I do believe Chris is still streaming. No, not edit stream info. I don't need to do that. I need to raid a channel. Different fight. Start raid. How does it work? When does it start? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid now.